create a new workflow that is to handle the same login mechanism with the modern activities. Okay, so now going into new sequence and create a PTA login with a modern activity. Okay, now you see here PTA login modern workflow, and go here, type UiAutomation. Okay, the UiAutomation, and so in the UiAutomation you can see here the modern activities, and if you are not seeing this modern activity, just click on this option, more option button, then you will see here the modern, show modern, and just check it. Okay, and here in the application, so there is a activity called use application browser. Just drag and drop into this. Okay, now I want to indicate my application. Okay, so what is my application here? This is my web application. Okay, so now I want to just go back, and so this is my initial page, and go to this studio and just indicate the entire browser. Okay, now here there is an option in the property panel. So because the modern activity, it has no lot of feature in it, and if you see here, there is an option, close option and open option. So in the close, if I say never, so if the browser is open, it will not close it after the execution. If I choose always, so always after the execution the browser will be closed. And if I choose if opened by app browser, so let's say I manually opened a browser, and there is a one more browser which opened by the bot. Okay, so then that particular the opened by the bot browser will be closed. Okay, so now in this case I am going to give never. I want to check the result. Then in the open, so when opening the browser, do you want to open always as a new browser, or you don't want to open a browser because it is already available, it's a open state, or if not open? So okay, if not open, if there is no browser, just open it. Okay, so let me leave it is always. Okay, so I want to open it always. Okay, fine. And here you see the resize window. Okay, the resize window you can see none. Okay, here you can, there are options: maximize, restore to the design time size, and minimize. I want the browser should be maximized after initializing the browser. Okay, this is all about browser. Okay, now the same thing I'm going to copy it from here, the username and password. So copy this username because I have a username variable here, and get password, and assigning a secure password. Just copy it and paste it here in this workflow, and so just move it, username and get password, and converting into secure password. I'm going back to the variables, then just copy this all the variable and paste it here. Okay, and paste it. Okay, now you see, so here you have a variable that is username, you stored a variable value or student, and here you have a get password activity, and you added a password here, and then that password will be stored in a secure text, string text. Okay, that is a password. Then that particular password I am going to convert it as a secure password. Okay, so using this syntax, new system.net network credential, open bracket, string.empty, then I'm calling my string secure text variable, then followed by close bracket dot secure password. Then the secure password I'm going to pass it in the password field. Okay, so before that I'm going to type my username. So for type my username, so I can use type into. Okay, so if you drag and drop type into, you see, so already you have a parent. Okay, here is a open browser activity, and here if you drag and drop, it says no, there is a indicate Chrome test login, so I can indicate it. Okay, so I can indicate here, username box. So once you indicate, so it will automatically capture some nearest place as an anchor. Okay, so see here it's highlighting as an anchor. So which is the latest feature? Say the anchor is just like, hey, I have a text box, and go and find a text box which is nearby username. So just I click this anchor, then everything is captured. Here you see in this selection option you have see lot of option here, but in the classic you won't see these many options. So let's say target. Okay, target, what is target? Target is just my text box. Okay, and click on target. Okay, expand this. See here there is a strict selector and a fuzzy selector, and there is a image capture. Okay, and if you see image, it's a just like text box. And so you see here the fuzzy selector. So okay, there is a selector, and so see here the username, input, text, these are the matching criteria to the text box. So if you see this may fail in future, you can add one more strict selector as well, but compared to strict and selector and fuzzy selector, no, it gives more accuracy. Okay, and I can now go with the only fuzzy selector, and here you see the accuracy 0.5 and the image 0.8. Okay, for the anchor, if you expand anchor, it says anchor is inner text username, and then the image also username. So in this case it's alternatively checking all the possible options, okay, to identify this particular text box. So in this case 99 percentage the bot won't fail to identify the particular text box. Okay, so let's say no, everything is I confirmed, I'm going to click confirm. Okay, now I can able to pass my username. So that is the username here it is. Okay, I called my username area. Now there is no type secure text here in this modern activities. Okay, so I'm going to use same type into here. Okay, for pass my password. Okay, so click here secure text. Okay, then indicate on this password field. So I'm going to tell, hey, my password field which is available nearby password, the keyword, I mean the label, and go and identify the field near password and enter my password. That's what I'm trying to say through anchor, and click on confirm. So here a fuzzy selector is captured, and then there is a alternative option as well. Okay, then click confirm. Now I'm going to pass secure variable, that is already I converted as a secure password. Okay, from string to secure text to string secure password. This is done. Now I want to just log in, right? For that I can say I can use click activity, right? I can use click activity here, and just indicate, just highlight this submit button. Okay, then if you want to make it some anchor nearby, you can do it, or else you can leave it as it is. So if you see any complicated text box or any duplicate text box in the same page, you can go with the anchor. That I will let you know what is duplicate element and all. But in this page there is no duplicate element. I can go with clicking on the submit button. Here no, there is no duplicate. I can click confirm without adding an anchor. Okay, click confirm. That's it. Okay, now so compared to this one, okay, the this PTA login and this PTA login which is created using the classic activity. Okay, but this one we created using the modern activity. Compared to this, here you see, so there is a less selectors. Okay, so you have a only one selector. So if you click on this target and you see the selector, that is a simple selector, but that is here. Okay, but if you go to this modern activity, if you see any type into, you see here there are multiple options. Okay, fuzzy selector and strict selector and image comparison. If you see targeting methods, then you see fuzzy select or image. There are two options. So the bot, it can go and identify based on this accuracy. Okay, accuracy option. So that's what we used to say. The modern is we have a best control and best accuracy on the modern activities. Okay, and that is the difference between classic and modern. Okay, that's it. Can you guys try?